We've gotten a huge response to our previous stories about a local nonprofit called White Whiskers. The group is working to build a sanctuary to get older dogs out of shelters and into a loving group home. White Whiskers purchased property on Nash Road in Wheatfield, but last night decided not to move ahead with the plan there and instead start looking for a new place for that sanctuary. Joining us live right now to talk about this is Polla Milligan, who founded the White Whiskers group. Paula, it's always good to see you and great to have you back on. Before we get to kind of what's next, I wonder if you can kind of start with your overall plan. Some viewers may be not familiar with what you're doing. So location aside, tell me about this sanctuary that you hope to build.
White Whiskers is going to be a place where senior dogs that are suddenly finding themselves homeless for a number of reasons. People go into nursing homes, people die, their relatives don't know what to do with the dog. Sometimes senior dog medical expenses are so high people can't afford them. They end up in shelters where often they are not adopted because people want puppies or younger dogs, which is understandable to a point because you have a relationship with your dog. It becomes like a family member. And if that is shortened because the dog is older, that's really hard to handle. But we're going to be the place where those dogs can come, as many as we can accommodate, and live out their years loved and comfortable and provided for. And we'll also do a lot of adoptions as well, but we want to be a place where they can come to rest and be happy.
And it's such a great idea, and that's why so many people I know have volunteered, and we'll talk more about that in a moment. But so you had these plans to build this sanctuary in Wheatfield. I know that some neighbors had concerns. It got a little heated at the town board meeting, and so you decided best to just sort of build it somewhere else. I wonder if you can just tell us now, are you sort of out scouting locations? Do you have a certain area that you think you like, and how is the process going to work moving forward?
The good news is someone came forward and is already in the process of purchasing the house.
What?
So we aren't going to lose any financial situation. I am already scouting everything I can think of. We have realtors helping us. Lots of people came forward today and made suggestions, people even offering some of their land. A woman in Wilson, there were a number of things like that, which is great. That's so heartening to know that the community is coming together to help us out. And that's a wonderful feeling all the way around. And I am absolutely fully confident we will find a place.
And Paula, one of the things, some people might think if you've got a sanctuary like this and there are going to be a lot of dogs, they worry about like noise or something like that. But you don't expect that to be a problem, right?
Well, there's a number of reasons why. One is these are senior dogs. I don't know. I live with 5 of them, and mostly they sleep all day long until there's a meal, which is twice a day. And that's one of the reasons. The other reason is that we're going to be very, very concerned with that. We're going to do all the soundproofing we can possibly do. These will not be dogs that will be kept outside. They will mostly be indoor dogs. And when your neighbor's dog is barking in their house, you generally can't hear that. So we're pretty confident we can keep that noise right down, but we also aren't going to be right on top of another residence right next door.
Finally, Paul, I've only got a little less than a minute left, but we asked you this last time. Tell us again how many people have come forward to help volunteer with your group, because it's such an impressive number. And then for people who are watching this who want to help you, what they should know.
Last time it was about 750. I think it may be up to about 900 now.
Wow.
We've had a huge influx in the past day or so since we decided to move, and people want to help us, including a lot of people in Wheatfield, which is great. We're all about community. We're all about making people love us, not be upset by us. And so it's really gratifying to have all these people supporting us.
And your website, Paula?
WhiteWhiskersWNY.org.
It's easy to remember, and I know people can make donations and you can take even more volunteers. We're going to follow this closely because every time we do these stories, people just can't get enough of it, because who doesn't love a senior dog? Polla Milligan is the founder of White Whiskers. Paula, it's great to see you. Thanks so much, and we'll be bothering you to give us updates as we go along.
Thank you so much.
All right.